right, let's check to see if my mic is on here. It's loud in here. Someone let me know in Slack if the mic is working this morning. Kind of a sparse crowd here.
Who's on the bench recruiter?
Might be, yeah. All right, here you go. That should be good to go. Here we go from TCO Sports Garden. It's Minnetonka in their blues, Wayzata in the whites, and Schoen will freeze it right off the bat. Wayzata debuting some new lines today. This one is Moldy with Pyle and Peterson, and then on D we've got Cam Johnson and I think that's Davison. Skippers into the zone. Shot is blocked away by Davison. Now look out, coming out of the corner, a quick backhander. Nice save there by Hellinger. Now a shot wide from the point. It'll be Johnson behind the net for the Trojans, looking up tried to get it up the sideboards, but that one's intercepted. And now it'll be Pyle. He'll just rip it high off the glass down into the skipper's end. Now it's off the boards, intercepted by Winfield at center ice. Tries to get it in, can't get it all the way deep. So this is Winfield, Sauer, and Kurtz on this line today. Puck comes into the Wayzata end, another easy one there for Pellinger. And now Kurtz wins a battle along the boards, up to Sauer. Two skippers are back. He gives it to Alstad, and Wayzata gets its first shot on goal. It's Kurtz on the draw. He's got Sauer on his left wing, Winfield on his right wing. It's Weekly and Alstad at the point right now. Here's Sauer. Cuts towards the middle, shot is blocked into the corner. And now it's Alstad at center ice. Good stick there. Now he's going to bring it into the zone and decides to just send it down as we were getting a change. Winfield chases it. Winfield wins that battle, sends one on net, pad save out towards Johnson at the point, and it's Colmenero back from his 3-game suspension. Good to have Tommy back. He's digging in the corner, sets it up high for Hendricks, who rips it home. Welcome back, Tommy Colmenero, and great pass from the corner to Hendricks, who was coming in off the bench off of a change. One-timed it, low blocker side, I think, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Trojans. All right, now it's Kirshner centering Hendricks and Colmenero. Colmenero on his off wing, the left side. And now here comes Minnetonka, the near boards. They'll go into the corner. Turek is back there along with Kirshner. Nice job by Tyler to come back and break up that play. Now Kirshner will battle behind the net. Turek also there. Now Johnson has it behind. Up to Colmenero on the wing. He chips it out to neutral zone. Skippers will regroup there. They chip it up the boards. Johnson's back for Wayzata. He's got some time. Up towards Turek. Moldy now. Back to Turek. And now it's all the way down into the zone. And a shot there from the side of the net by Moldy, who won a race to the puck in the corner. Now Alstad intercepts it at center ice and dumps it back in. Now it's Minnetonka out of the zone, looking for a rink-wide pass, picked off by Alstad, but now they're in, and Alstad took his guy down, and there will be a tripping call on Wayzata here. So it'll be a power play for the Skippers here. Moldy and Pyle on the kill along with Turek and Weekly. Weekly rings it around the boards. Pyle has a chance here, gets it out. Skippers regroup. They went rink wide. Pyle saw it happening, just couldn't quite intercept the pass. Now it's Turek in the corner. Pyle, he's got Moldy in the middle. Moldy 1-on-2, takes it wide. Gets around one guy. Chipped into the corner though. Now it's back into Wayzata's end. Minnetonka will get a chance to set it up here down in the far corner. Or is that the near corner? I guess that's the near corner from our perspective. Same move they tried in the last game. They exchange it behind the goal and try to go for the quick stuff on the post. Last game they thought they had scored on that, and Pellinger made an amazing save. This time, same deal, although I don't think it was quite as close to going in as it was a week ago when we played these guys. Now here's one. Moldy gets it past one defender. There's one back, cuts to the middle, tries to shoot. It's still there, he shoots, he scores! Moldy stuck with that one. It was kind of in his skates. It came to him on the side, and he went bar down for the 2-0 lead and a shorthanded goal. I'm going to check Slack to make sure my mic is on here.
Oh, Renee said she hears.
I hear noise. Hopefully it's more than noise. Hopefully it's the play-by-play as well. Renee, let your husband know if you can hear the play-by-play in addition to the noise. All right, now this is Kurtz chasing for Wayzata in the far corner. And we're still shorthanded for another 35 seconds, so Minnetonka will bring the puck out. Now it's Johnson. He's going to just send it all the way down. That'll be an icing.
I hear the play-by-play.
Oh, good. All right. Thank you very much. All right, face-off draw on the defensive end here. Still shorthanded for another 20 seconds. Tonka will get it set up. Skippers at the far point. Shot right on. Blocker down by Pellinger. Now it's Kirshner. Knocked away from him. Nice job by Kurtz to win a battle and get it out to the get it out to the neutral zone. It's Minnetonka right back in. They're going to wind and fire, and then he kicked it in. He clearly kicked it in. The ref saw it, and it's no goal. The rebound came right to his skates, and they're not arguing too much either. It's pretty obvious on that one. Nice job by the Stripes to see it. It's no goal. Kirshner on the draw. It's back to the Minnetonka defense. They cycle it through the neutral zone and send it in off the ref's skate. Pellinger out to play it. Sends it into the corner. Now it's Minnetonka up top. Confronted by Hendricks. Nice job by Jackson, and now it's out of the zone. Hendricks with Colmenero. And it is Colmenero who will flip it down deep. Now it comes out to the middle, and Kirshner. Kind of a weird play there. It bounced right towards Kirshner, but it was up in the air, and Minnetonka grabs it and sends it down for an icing. Now it's Kurtz on the draw, got it to Sauer, who sent it back to Johnson for the quick shot on goal, saved by the Skipper's goalie. This time the draw is won by the Skippers. They go D to D. They're looking for the winger up high there on the breakout. Nice job by Johnson to step up and intercept that clearing attempt, but it's offside at the line for the Trojans. Turek over to Johnson. Tape to tape, and Johnson will send it in on his opposite corner towards, that's Winfield down there now. It's Sauer up top. Shot gets deflected high over the net. Johnson now on the far wing. It's Winfield, tried to get it to Kurtz. Sauer eliminates his man on the boards. It comes out to Turek at the red line. Johnson back to Turek. Up to Winfield, up to Kurtz. Nice passing there by the Trojans, but it's intercepted by the Skippers, and here they come up the far wing. We had several players there to confront him, and it's back to center ice. Nice hit there by Kurtz. Now here comes Darby Hendrickson's kid into the zone. Dangerous player for Minnetonka. And Moldy steals it away. He's going to chip it off the glass down towards the other end. Peterson chasing. Nice job by Drew to win a battle to the puck. No icing. Now it's Pyle helping out behind. Pyle comes out of the corner with it. Curls. Now he finds Davison at the blue line. Low shot. Whistle, and an interference call. I think it's going to go against Wayzata. I didn't really see it. I know Pyle was tied up with a Minnetonka player there near the blue line. He must have gotten in his way enough to warrant a penalty, so it'll be another power play for the Skippers. Will be Moldy and Peterson on the kill, along with Alstead and Davison. Stripes didn't like the way they were lined up on the face-off there. They'll toss Moldy from the face-off dot. Face-off is in the dot now. It's one back towards the point. Minnetonka keeps it in. They'll get a chance to set it up now. Go to the near wing, down low now. Net is off. Play is whistled down. Minnetonka coach now inquiring about a penalty. I think he thought Pellinger knocked the net off on purpose there. From my view, he was just sliding across to try to make the save, and it came loose. Puck is out of the zone there. I think Minnetonka won that draw, but so cleanly that it came outside the blue line. Now it's Tonka coming up the near wall here. They'll dump it around, wrap it all the way around. See if Davison can get there. He does. Now it's taken away by Tonka. They'll set up behind the net. Now let's watch out for that little exchange play behind the net if they start to head that way. Now it's to the high circle. A wild shot goes high and wide. Now they'll set it up in the corner. Back to the point. Shot blocked by Peterson. Allstad down in that corner now. Minnetonka tries to walk it out. Davison is there nicely to chip it away. Now Peterson. Nice play by Drew to get it out of the zone. And Minnetonka right back the other way, regrouping quickly on this power play, which has now 50 seconds left in it. We got one change there. We got one body off. Now we're going to get the other three. Colmenaro's out. Johnson, Kirschner. This is going to be Turek now chasing on the far wall. He's got a little time here. Nice play high off the glass, and that's out of the zone. Kirschner's going to send it, chip it all the way down. He was just on the wrong side of the red line. Kirschner wins the draw nicely in behind. Johnson controls up towards Kirschner. He's going to try to get it out of the blue line, but it's held in there. Colmenero eliminates a defenseman, and here's a 2-on-1. It's Kirschner with Johnson. Johnson going to the net. Kirschner gives it to him. Shot was just sort of, Cam's a lefty. It was on his, sort of towards his backhand side. He just couldn't quite get all he wanted on the shot. This is Colmenero now, almost steals it in the Minnetonka end. The penalty is over. Wayzata full strength. This is Turek now, back in his own end, chips it outside the blue line. Colmenero. Good play to get it over towards Johnson, and he's going to regroup. Now he's going to go with it up the middle. He's got Hendricks over there with him. He's got Kirschner, kind of dropped it to Kirschner. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but now it's Minnetonka out of the zone again. Nice job by Hendricks at the blue line to slow down that breakout, and now it's out of play. Face-off should come out to maybe center ice, maybe this near dot. Looks like center ice. All right, Kirschner with Hendricks and Colmenero. Puck comes all the way into the Minnetonka end. They ring it around where Colmenero was waiting for it. Now the skippers dig it out. And Weekly in his skates, it gets past him, but he's there. Recovers nicely, knocks his guy down. Now it's in the corner. Back to the skipper's point for a shot, blocked by their own player in front. That one looked like it hurt a little bit. Nice play there. I think that maybe hit the post, or did Pelly get a piece of that? Golden opportunity for Minnetonka, all alone in the high slot, and it did not go in the back of the net. Now Hendricks is a little slow to get up. He'll get off the ice. It's Sauer, it's Winfield, and Kurtz out for the Trojans now. Minnetonka circling in their own end. Now it's up the middle, intercepted by Sauer. One goes around one guy, couldn't quite make it around the second one, but Winfield follows it up for the Trojans. And they get it deep. This is Kurtz now in the far corner, battling against three skippers. They'll come out with it along the boards. And now it's cutting to the middle. Nice shot back against the grain. Pellinger is there with the blocker. also stops the rebound. Now a long shot from the point. Jabbed at the goalie after the whistle there. Johnson takes care of business in front of the Wayzata net. Minnetonka chips it forward off the draw there, but Pellinger was there. Now it's a nice pass by Moldy to Pyle. It's Pyle with Peterson, 2 against 3, dropped back right towards the Minnetonka back checker, and now they tried to spring a guy, and it got past him too far for icing. Moldy now back to Johnson right off the draw. Bouncing puck dangerously there on the side. Pyle was there along with Moldy, but neither one could get the handle on it. Now it's back in the Wayzata end. Johnson off the boards. Nice hit there by Pyle, finishing his check against the Minnetonka defenseman, and it's Johnson in his own end towards Pyle. And now it's Moldy, gathers it in with his skate, cuts to the middle. Now it's a backhander, Peterson. Backhander just wide. Didn't get all of it. Now it's Pyle battling in the corner, and yet another penalty coming on Wayzata. This time it's a hooking. I believe it's going to be Moldy. So another power play chance for the Skippers. Make sure they're lined up the way the Stripes want them to be. There we go, puck is down. Minnetonka controls. Up top, tipped in front, nice save by Pellinger on a low shot that was redirected. Now it's Minnetonka trying to feed it to the middle. That's where all the traffic was, so it goes through all the way to the other side. Nice job here by Kirschner. He intercepts it, gets the red. Now he dumps it down. Colmenero was dropped over there away from the puck. Could have been a call, but no dice. Now it's Minnetonka out of their own end, weaving across the blue line. And they'll set it up in the corner now up top. Walks it to the middle. Hard shot now from the point. Pellinger is there. Puck is loose now. Pellinger doesn't see it. He's on his belly. Lost his stick. Now it's behind the goal. And stick now is almost given to Pellinger. Not quite. He dives at it. Tries to freeze it. Minnetonka still has it. Blocked by Turek. This is weakly behind now. A mad scramble. Let's see if we can get it out of the zone. They ice it. Nice job by Kirschner to survive that flurry. A mad scramble in front. Nice job by Pellinger to keep his wits about him.
It was backwards on it. We didn't like that.
All right, face-off won by the Skippers. Back to the blue line. They're just going to fire it. Alstad will have none of it. He sends it back into the corner. Now it's fired all the way down. Refs, a little indecision there. Looked like the Tonka player maybe got a glove on it, and that's what the refs ultimately decided. So as icing is waved off, but here comes Minnetonka. Low shot, looking for a rebound off the pad, but it's Sauer for the Trojans, clearing it back the other way, and that will do it for the first period. Strong period for Wayzata. A 2-0 lead despite spending roughly half of the period in the penalty box. All right, puck is down on the second period. It's going to be Kurtz, Winfield, and Sauer starting things off for Wayzata. They've got Turek and Weekly defending. Hellinger stops the wrap-around attempt from behind, and now it's Kurtz up the middle. He's got Winfield on the far wing into the zone. Winfield up high to Sauer, who turned and sent a low shot just wide. Nice play by Weekly now to hold at the blue line, and it's Kurtz trying to keep it in. Now it's out to center ice. Weekly is hauled down there, and it's in Sauer's skates, and now it's offside at the blue line. Moldy on the draw here. Pyle will fight for it and win it. And nice move at the red line there. He gets it across the blue, carrying it into the zone. Now we're going to get a call against the Skippers. Good job there by Pyle to kind of battle through that body contact in the neutral zone and draw the penalty. It'll be the Trojans' first opportunity on the power play here. It'll be Moldy with Peterson and Colmenero up front, and Pyle and Johnson at the point. I'm sure they'll set it up like usual with Johnson up top, Moldy on the far boards, Pyle on the near. And now, refs are very particular about the face-offs here. It's going to be Colmenero on the draw, and Johnson will control it. Moldy. Pyle, yeah, he had a little space there. Right at about the face-off dot. He tried to get a quick shot on and fanned on it, and now Minnetonka controls, and they'll just kill a little time here. Now they get it to their far winger. A little dangerous, and that one is tipped the other way by Johnson, and here comes Colmenero in the middle towards Pyle. Behind the net with Colmenero. Now he set it up. It's Moldy in the dot. Far side to Pyle. Just missed. Couldn't quite connect on that. Now it's Peterson circling. Saw Colmenero on the far boards, but Minnetonka intercepts it. Now it's Pyle into the zone. Colmenero controls over to Moldy. Up high towards Pyle, and now Peterson will slow it down. It's Moldy back to Johnson. Johnson with a hard, low shot off the glass. Rebound just bounced over Peterson's stick off the end boards. Kept in at the blue line momentarily. Now it's back into the zone. That'll be offside. Oh, looks like Peterson broke his stick there. It's horrible news for the Peterson family. Although it was just purchased like a week ago, so the new one will be free on that one, thankfully. That's Alstad up to Winfield. Sauer now curling in the neutral zone, and it's Kurtz bringing it across, and now he'll stop and slow it down. It's Alstad. High and wide, but Wayzata is there to control it. This is Kurtz with a little space down in the corner, trying to find something to do, and now it's knocked away. And Tonka will clear it out of the zone. This is Turek now for the Trojans. He'll turn around and send it up towards Sauer, trying to chip it into the middle towards Kurtz. And now it's a comedy of errors as Alstad and Turek took each other out at center ice. And now the Minnetonka player, I think, took either a shot after the whistle or jabbed at Pellinger, and Wayzata did not take kindly to that. Rightfully so, I will add. Yeah, they're going to get them both. Oh, they're going to get us for 2? That's ridiculous. I think they got like the slash for the guy hitting the goalie, and then they got both of our players for going after him afterwards, which is silly. One of them fine, but both of them, it's a little extreme. It'll be the 4th power play of the game for Minnetonka. For some reason, they did not put the Minnetonka penalty on the board, and they have both of ours. I don't know. It is 5-on-4. There we go. Now we fixed the scoreboard. And we're finally playing hockey again. This is Minnetonka controlling it off the face-off. High shot over Pellinger's right shoulder and over the net. Now it's into the corner where Weekly will challenge. A couple of skippers down there. Nice job by Weekly, and they're going to call that one too. Elbowing, apparently. Man. And we're down to only 2 defensemen now, with 3 of them in the box. It'll be a 5-on-3 now for 1 minute and 42 seconds. It'll be Moldy in the face-off dot. Minnetonka is going to control this one. And they'll set it up behind the net, or they'll try. Nice job by Johnson to stop that from happening, but the puck came loose right out in front. They got a shot right on in front of the net. Tonka once again digging at Pellinger after the whistle there. Now it's Minnetonka controlling. They'll work it around the far boards. We'll watch for that exchange behind the net here too. Here they come. It's coming. This time he holds it and it's up top. Puck is loose and now it's in the net. Minnetonka converts on the 5-on-3. We get one player back. This is going to be Moldy on the face-off. He's going to bring it wide and fire high. Nice glove save there by Minnetonka. Good hard shot by Moldy. Face-off won by Moldy. Back to Johnson. Low shot on goal. Deflected all the way out to the blue line. Now Moldy gets a stick on it. It's Minnetonka into the Wayzata end. Alstad there for the Trojans. Alstad steals it now in the corner. He'll ring it around the boards towards Colmenero. Kept in by the skippers. Now it's Colmenero again. He'll control it briefly. Held in at the line. Now Minnetonka comes out of it. Comes out of that scrum with the puck. It's Johnson in behind. He steals it away. Nice job by Cam. Now it's bouncing a little bit. Colmenero there, and it'll finally come out of the zone. Nice job by Colmenero. Now, that one they could have called, but didn't. It was Colmenero got a stick underneath and took his guy down, but they don't call that one. Now it's Johnson towards the front of the net, deflected wide by Minnetonka. And they'll bring it into the zone 4-on-2 here, and it's to the middle. Pellinger knocks it away, and a hooking call now against Wayzata. We'll go back to the penalty kill. We have more penalty minutes than time played at this point. And now Minnetonka is questioning something, I don't know what. Wait a second. Now it's 5-on-3. Oh, 5-on-3 again. Oh, good. Forgot, we were already shorthanded, so it's going to be yet another 5-on-3. This is going to be Kirschner for Wayzata. We've also got Winfield back playing D. Good blocker save by Pellinger on a hard shot from the point with some traffic in front of him. Now it's Minnetonka. Comes loose in the high slot. We're going to control it behind the net now and circle on the far side. Now it's down into the corner. They're looking up top again. Cleared away by Winfield. A little race here. Nice job by Kirschner. It's out of play in the Minnetonka bench, and we get one player back. Face-off now with Moldy for the Trojans. Alstad out of the zone. It's Kirschner and Moldy. Kirschner will send it deep. Moldy will chase. Minnetonka goalie sends it around. Knocks down Moldy. Net comes off its moorings. Face-off now. Minnetonka comes out of the zone. We've got Alstad back and Davison back. They're going to call that on Alstad. This has officially gotten ridiculous now.
Guys, there's 2 teams!
Like, just comical at this point. Literally anytime we touch a Minnetonka player, there's a penalty. And it'll be another 5-on-3 for 1:20. All right, it's Moldy with Turek and Weekly. Minnetonka is going to control it. They'll take their time, move it around the edge a little bit. They do that little exchange behind the net where sometimes they give it to the guy and sometimes they don't. If they don't, they come around and look for a guy in the slot. It worked on their second goal. This time it was denied by Wayzata. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Nice job by Weekly. Skipper's back in their own end here. Now into the Wayzata zone. Now defenseman walked in, shot it from the high circle. I didn't see, I think the first save was made and the second one went in, and it's a 2-2 game. Second 5-on-3 goal within the last 4 minutes or so for Minnetonka. Now we're only one man down. It feels like a power play. We actually have 4 players on the ice. It's going to be Moldy with Peterson and Johnson and Davison defensively. Minnetonka is offside at the blue line. All right, draw now comes back into the Minnetonka end. They'll break it out. It's Pyle on the far boards. Steals the puck from his man, but Minnetonka will control it now. Johnson back there for Wayzata. Davison behind the net. Davison now fanned on the clearing attempt. He was trying to get it up the boards, and now Wayzata finally has its full complement of players. Let's see if we remember how to play with 5 players on the ice. Now it's frozen at the side of the goal by Pellinger. And now Minnetonka is upset with the lack of penalties. We've been 5-on-5 for almost 10 seconds, and they don't seem to like that. Oh, and they are seriously going to call another penalty on Wayzata here. I think it was too many men on the ice. I don't think I've really ever seen anything like this. Now I don't know what's going on. Referee is helping up over at the score clock. It's possible that the penalty button broke from overuse.
That's not right.
Oh, I think I see what's happening now. They're saying that the clock was off, and they let our guy out of the box early on that penalty kill. I think that's what's going on, and now they're trying to figure out how much time should have been left on the penalty. They're putting 30. It definitely was not 30 seconds left. Now they're trying to fix it. So it's not another penalty, it's just they're trying to see how much was left before they let Allstat out of the box. They're going to settle on 25 seconds. I think it was more like 10 or 12, but I think we're finally ready here, so it's going to be Wayzata on the penalty kill for another 25 seconds. Moldy kicked out of the face-off dot. It's Pyle out there with Moldy right now. Good save there by Hellinger, glove save on the side of the goal. Moldy on the draw, tries to kick it in the corner, but it's won back to the point by the Skippers. Their defenseman will play catch there, and they'll send it on the near wall. Johnson over there. Now Moldy gets it out of the zone. Couldn't quite chip it past his guy, or he would have had an opportunity there. Now it's Minnetonka into the zone. Low kick save by Pellinger. Rebound comes to Minnetonka on the side, and they bury it. It's 3-2 Minnetonka. Wayzata will take a timeout now. Good idea. We'll regroup here. All right, here we go from center ice. It's the Kurtz, Sauer, Winfield line. This is Minnetonka into the zone. Weekly is back there with Allsted. Weekly knocks his man down, does not get called for a penalty. Now it's Winfield into the zone for the Trojans. Tonka back out the other way. Weaving at the blue line. They've got 3-on-2. Nice block there by Allsted. Now it's a hard shot from the point that goes low and wide. Now another whistle. I think the net is off, maybe? Net was off. Minnetonka scores right off that face-off. Puck was sitting loose in the high slot, and one of their wingers had it with nobody in front of him. It's 4-2 Minnetonka. Center ice now. This is Allstad to Davison. Up towards Peterson. Chips it off the glass. It stays in the zone down to Moldy. Now it's Pyle behind the net. Peterson will gather it on the boards. Now it's Pyle. Peterson tries to kick it to himself, but it's now stolen by Minnetonka, and they'll come out of the zone. Far side to their winger along the boards. Allstad tries to get it out. Now he does. It's to center ice. Shot deflected into the corner now. And it's Pyle trying to advance it along the wall there. Held in by Minnetonka. Now it is Allstad out towards Peterson. Puck comes out. Picked up by Moldy. He's at the side of the net. Feeds it up high. He had Hendricks breaking. But Minnetonka had a defenseman there. Now a nice back check by Peterson to knock it away. It's into the zone for Minnetonka. Johnson tries to control it, and Davison will pitchfork it out to center ice. Far side, offside. They wave it off. Wayzata brings it out of the zone. Now it's back in, again offside. This time it's called. Weekly sent it into the Minnetonka player bench. It'll be a face-off in the Wayzata end now. Now right off the draw, similar to the last goal they got, Minnetonka had a winger cutting across the high slot. This time the shot is sticked aside by Pellinger, and it's back into the Minnetonka end. Colmenero grabs a turnover at the blue line, shoots it on goal. Long rebound. Hendricks was tied up on the side. Now it's shot low by Johnson, deflected wide by Colmenero, held in by Weekly. Another wide shot. Kirshner towards the front of the goal, into the far corner. Colmenero there. Knocked away by Minnetonka, kept in momentarily. Now the Skippers will bring it to center. They'll dump it in on goal. Pellinger leaves it there for Kirshner. Back towards Johnson. Colmenero now, I think, got a stick on it for Wayzata. So it's no icing. Minnetonka all the way back the other end. I think this one will be an icing. It is. Kurtz now on the face-off. It goes in behind for Winfield. Out to Turek at the point. Low shot. Save. Puck is in the crease. Cleared just before Kurtz got there. Now it's Minnetonka up the other way. Good back check by Winfield. Back to the Minnetonka blue line. Winfield now controls it. Sauer. Winfield is hit from behind while he didn't have the puck. No call. But Wayzata controls it in the offensive end. This is Winfield. He'll send it towards the goal. It's wide. Minnetonka will regroup in their own end and send it across the rink. That was offside at the blue line. All right, this will be Moldy on the draw. It's Davison back on D. He'll gather it in at the blue line. Circle, go D to Johnson. Johnson looking for his options. He's got Pyle on the far boards. It's Moldy now into the zone. Into the corner, sends it up top towards Peterson and Pyle. It goes all the way through to the other side. Now it's Johnson at the point. Low shot deflected off a stick in behind. It's Peterson now towards Pyle in front. Kicked it, but it went wide. Now it's Pyle back down into the corner. Peterson has it. Tries to bring it out front. It's at the side of the net. Now it's on the other side. Peterson again in the corner. Now it comes out. Davison, nice job to turn it back the other way. Now it's back to Davison again. He's looking for Moldy. Finds him. Moldy stops. Gets it to Pyle in the middle. Makes a move around one guy. Now it's a battle on the wall. Pyle trying to go through two skippers. He has control. Walks it out front with the backhand. Tough shot there. Goalie hugged the post and made the play. Now it's Johnson to Davison. They'll stretch it to Hendricks. He's got open ice. He's in. He shoots. Was going for the short side over the blocker and just went over the net. Good opportunity there for Wayzata. And now it's back into the Minnetonka end. Nice job there by Hendricks to rag the puck. It's going to come out towards the point. Minnetonka gets it out. Good play by Davison to step up and stop that pass, but it's held in by Minnetonka. Now they're at the side of the net. Pellinger sticks it aside. Kirshner stands his guy up, but Minnetonka controls it here out to the point. It skips past the defenseman and out into the neutral zone. Good stick there by Colmenero to pick off a clearing attempt, and now it's in the Minnetonka end. They take the body, and it's over to the other side towards Kirshner. Skippers come out. Winfield is back checking. Nice play by Davison there. He steps up, gets across the red line, and rings it around the boards. Kurtz over there, Winfield there. Tried to send it around towards Kurtz. It got past him. Now Minnetonka's got a little chance here, coming down the wing. Good back checking by both Weekly and Winfield there to turn that into nothing. Now it's Sauer at the red line. Minnetonka had too many men there as the player who just touched the puck was on before the guy he switched for was off. Now it's Allstad in the corner. Sauer, cross ice to Winfield. It's going to be offside at the blue line on the Trojans. 4 seconds left in the second period. God, stop that. And we're back for the third period after enduring the most annoying thing in Bantam AA hockey, the Minnetonka tapping their sticks and kicking the boards for about 3 minutes before the period starts. This is going to be Moldy chasing it for the Trojans. He steals it. He's dragged down. No call. Back the other way. Peterson rides his man off the puck. Now it's Minnetonka into the zone. In the corner, it's Allstad. He steals it, gets it to Pyle. Up towards center. Moldy takes it. Got Peterson off on the wing. Over to Peterson. He sends it in the middle to Pyle, or to Moldy, and he scores, and we're on the board right away. Just what the doctor ordered. Peterson saw Moldy in front. Moldy chipped it in past the goalie. And we're in business here. Now down just 4-3. Now the puck is down. Shift number 2 is Kurtz and Sauer with Winfield. It's Turek and Weekly defensively. Wayzata down in the Minnetonka end. Winfield holds it in behind the net to Kurtz. Defenseman spins away from Kurtz, but Winfield is there with it. And now Kurtz in the corner. He's knocked down from behind, and Minnetonka is going to get a penalty here. Good hustle by Kurtz to draw that one. I think he's okay. He took a hard hit and a cross check to the back. It'll be a power play for Wayzata here. Miracles do happen. It's Moldy on the draw for the Trojans. He's got Peterson to his right, Colmenero to his left. Puck comes all the way back to Johnson. He did a nice job to keep that in the zone. Moldy now cross ice towards Pyle. Had to kick it to himself. It was in his skates. Now he controls it down to Colmenero. Pyle far side. Moldy up top. Johnson has to keep it in. Now it's Moldy curling in the middle. He's going to drop it back to Pyle. Now it's Johnson on the face-off dot. Low shot just wide. Moldy controls to Johnson. He's going to shoot it. It's a low shot off the pad. Peterson controls. Now back to Johnson. Up towards Moldy. Now Peterson's got it. Ooh, he's trying to get it over to Pyle there, and it was just intercepted by Minnetonka. Now Wayzata will slow it down. Peterson in the corner, up to Johnson. Shoots it low, tipped in front, and it went from the far side all the way wide on the near side, so we got good stick on it, just a little too much. Now it's Pyle to Moldy. Trying to find Pyle on the back door. There he is, and he goes bar down, and it is tied at 4. What a shot by Pyle. Rink-wide pass from Moldy, found Pyle alone on the far side, just inside the face-off dot, and he fired it in. Here we go with Kurtz at center ice. Comes to the near boards. It's back to Johnson now. He'll regroup in his own end. Tried to hit Winfield curling in the neutral zone. It's just past his reach. Face-off will come down in the Wayzata end. Kurtz wins the draw in the D zone. Johnson rings it all the way around. It's touched by Minnetonka and down into their end. Icing is waved. Winfield chasing. He wins that race. Was looking for Sauer in the middle. Minnetonka comes away with it. Now it's back the other way. Minnetonka I didn't think he touched it, but they waved off the icing, and now the Skippers will control it. It's up the wall now. Sauer's got a chance, almost connected with Winfield coming out of the zone. It's turned back the other way. It'll be offside at the blue line. All right, it's Kirshner with Hendricks and Colmenero. Weekly here to get a stick on this try by Minnetonka. And now the Skippers will turn and fire, and it's in the net. Tough little shot there. He just sort of turned around and blindly fired it toward the goal. Pellinger wasn't expecting it. And Minnetonka regains a 1-goal lead. Moldy wins this draw at center ice. It's back to Turek, now to Johnson. Pyle up the middle, tried to chip it towards Moldy. It's off his stick. Minnetonka back into the zone. Shot from the sideboards, gobbled up by Pellinger. Moldy wins that draw into the corner, but Minnetonka is going to control it on the far side. Moldy battling. Johnson is there. Minnetonka comes out of the corner briefly. Moldy gets it, and now it's going to be Peterson out of the zone with some speed. Goes towards the middle. He's trying to kind of chip it towards Pyle. And now it's back the other way for the Skippers. A little toe drag. Turek is there. Eli, Moldy with the great back check. Now it's Pyle with his own toe drag. It'll come out of the zone. Can't get it by the Minnetonka defense, and now he does steal it. He'll flip it up, and Wayzata will go for a change. Sauer on the chase there. Now it's the Skippers back into the Wayzata end. Turek to Winfield, taken away from him. Kurtz will gather it in the corner. Turek guides it up ahead towards Winfield, and it comes out of the zone. Right back in now by the Skippers. They're going to wrap it all the way around. They've got a guy waiting for it on the side. Gets a shot. It's blocked in front, and now Winfield towards Sauer, just out of his reach. And now Kurtz trying to sneak past the defenseman. The puck got by, but he did a nice job to play the body. Now it was Winfield just past him in front of the goal. Cleared away by the Skippers, and here they come. Sauer to Winfield. We're at the end of a shift here. Sauer is off. Kirshner and Colmenero are on. Winfield battling at the blue line there. Now it's back into the Wayzata, and it's going to come to Winfield again on the boards. Held in by Tonka. Now Colmenero, and it's out of the zone. Now it's back into the Wayzata end. Chased behind by Johnson. He'll turn back the other way, looking for Hendricks on this near wing. It's just behind him, and he can't quite chase it down. That'll be an icing. Good idea. Just couldn't quite connect on it. face-off is won by Minnetonka, but it's all the way outside the zone. They'll regroup with it. Now it's Johnson behind the net for Wayzata. Chips it up towards Hendricks. Back in by Minnetonka. Hendricks, the puck is stuck up on the dasher there. It comes down right to Minnetonka in front. Now Johnson will control it and send it out of the zone. It's off a Minnetonka player, so there will be no ice here, played by the Skipper's goalie. And here they come through the neutral zone across the blue line. Steered into the corner nicely by Johnson, and now Kirshner picks it up. He'll make a move towards the middle. It's 1 against 5. Good job there by Tyler to create an opportunity for Wayzata to get some fresh troops out here. Now it's the Skippers in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. It's Davison for the Trojans. He'll ring it around towards Pyle. Peels it off the boards, or tries. Now it's taken away by Minnetonka. High shot off the glass. They're going to get Pyle for a trip here. And I think they're going to get Minnetonka for a follow-up behind the goal. They dumped somebody. I think that was Alstad. Took a hard hit after the whistle, so it was going to be a power play for Minnetonka, but now it'll be even up because of the shenanigans after the whistle. So it'll be Moldy on the draw. He wins it back towards Davison. Now it's up top for Minnetonka. It's Sauer out there with Peterson and Moldy. His Pyle is in the box, so Sauer is going to be playing right wing right now with these Moldy and Peterson. It's Moldy in the corner. Tried to kind of dump it back behind his back towards Peterson, but it's picked off by Tonka, and they'll bring it in. Far side, the Skippers control. They bring it up along the boards. Low shot there. Pellinger steers that aside. Now it's against the boards for Peterson. Defenseman pinches in and keeps it there. Sauer now. Alstad guides it out of the zone. Now it's Minnetonka back into the zone with a nice play, a 2-on-1 there. Kurtz for the Trojans at center ice now. See if Wayzata can get one back here. Kurtz into the far end, and it's Sauer chasing. Now Minnetonka sends it up the middle of the ice, and they'll bring it back in the Wayzata end. They're going to dump it back. Nobody's there except Winfield on the back check. He turns it the other way. Now it's Kurtz into the zone. Gets it deep. Sauer behind the net for the Trojans. It's past him towards Johnson at the point. Gets past him. Now it's Turek. He'll wrap it around behind the goal. Kurtz is there for Wayzata. He'll ring it around the other way. Comes awkwardly off the boards right to a Minnetonka player, but now it's to the neutral zone. Long shot in. Pellinger blockers that one up towards now Winfield and tried to find Colmenero in the middle. Now it's back in the Wayzata end again. This is Kirshner battling on the far boards. Colmenero is there too. Colmenero is tackled and then hit while down, and now there's a scrum on the far boards. Kirshner comes out of it. Nice job. Here comes Hendricks. He's all alone. It's in his skates. He goes around one guy. Now he's in the corner, and Kirshner will join him down there. It's to Hendricks, looking for Colmenero. It got past him, and Minnetonka comes back the other way down the far wing. It's Alstad there for the Trojans. Centering attempt goes wide, and Kirshner for the Trojans. Down the middle was looking for Colmenero. Minnetonka will control it. Little traffic here on the near wall. It comes to Hendricks. Tried to get it past one guy. Colmenero with a low shot on goal. Now he gets it. Smoldy on the side. Tried to turn and fire, but it was broken up by Minnetonka. Now it's Minnetonka again with numbers back the other way. Nice job by Pellinger. Now it's on the face-off. This is Peterson with speed. He's got Pyle with him. It's Pyle down the right wing, drops it towards Moldy. In his body, Wayzata with an aggressive play there. It was Johnson jumping up into the play. Now it's back, shot over the net by Minnetonka. And Wayzata has recovered defensively now. We've got all of our troops back. Now it's Moldy at the blue line, looks towards Johnson, who stepped up into the play. It's Johnson into the zone. They go around one guy, tried to get around a second, and it's knocked away. And now here comes the skippers. Peterson knocks it away at center ice, and now it's Pyle. Trying to dribble through a couple of guys there, stolen by Minnetonka. Shot here is deflected wide. Davison over towards Sauer. Johnson in front now for the Trojans. He's going to send it. He's trying to get it out of the zone. It goes into the player bench. Face-off comes to Wayzata. It's going to be Winfield on the wall here. Tried to get it to a streaking Sauer up the middle, and it was just off his skate. And now Minnetonka will hold it in the Wayzata end. This is Alstad. Out to center ice. Minnetonka tried to go all the way across. It's intercepted by Winfield, who lays a check in the corner. Minnetonka will flip it out of the zone. Alstad back there for Wayzata. Hounded behind the net. Taken into the boards. And now it's out front. Winfield will control it. Winfield to Sauer. Sauer almost got around his guy, but there was another Minnetonka player there to grab the puck, and now here they come. They like that rink-wide pass. Colmenero there for the Trojans, and now Winfield. And now it's Minnetonka back the other way, in for a hard shot. Nice save by Pellinger, and he covers it up. Just a minute 38 to go here. We'll look for Wayzata to pull the goalie if they can get it down in the other end here. Johnson controls it now. It's up to Peterson. Pellinger coming out of the net. It's Peterson on the wing, feeding it up high. He was looking for Pyle, but Minnetonka was there. Hendricks is back for Wayzata. Hendricks is our sixth guy. It's towards Colmenero here, stolen by Pyle momentarily. Now it's Minnetonka. Controlled it briefly. Now it's Peterson to Pyle. Over to Hendricks. A minute left. It's Hendricks around one guy. Puck goes in behind the net. Hendricks up high to Colmenero. Tried to get it through the skates, but Minnetonka comes out of the zone with it. Wide open net. Just missed. Wide to the left. This is Colmenero. He's going to ring it around. Moldy controls, and he'll come out of his zone with 40 seconds left. Moldy's attempted rush was broken up at the blue line, and Minnetonka again misses the open net by just a couple inches. Now it's Moldy. Broken up on the boards. Another shot in by Minnetonka. 20 seconds left. This is Johnson, stolen from him, and that's the empty net goal with a nail in the coffin.